Jody Sitzman. Yahir Venegas, son of Maria and Armando Venegas. And now for the cheerleaders. Emma Bogan, daughter of Dawn and Greg Bogan. Hannah Grease, daughter of Emily and Josh Grease. Maddie Moosel, daughter of Karen and Steve Moosel. Now for the cross-country team. Leo Poe, host son of Dennis Denker. Carver Rulin, son of Brent and Mindy Rulin. Brian Schmidt, son of Jim and Joan Smith. Kaylee Sitzman, daughter of Gary Sitzman and Kim Smock. Kaylee is unable to be with us tonight. Harley Tesh, daughter of Calvin and Bridget Tesh. Hannah Zubrod, daughter of Dennis and Nancy Zubrod. And next is our marching band. Rain Foreman, daughter of Tag and Michelle Foreman. Mackenzie Larson, daughter of Steve and Michelle Larson. And Lydia Baskey, daughter of Dave and Ruth Baskey.
Week 1 of the Iowa high school football season is upon us. Tonight, we're in Lamars as the Gehlen Catholic Jays play host to the Knights of Unity Christian. I'm Tim Holmes alongside Ben George for tonight's contest that you're watching live right here on Fuller Digital Solutions at Jim Lorenzen Field. A new season means a fresh start for both of these squads, especially the Jays. Gehlen finished just 3-5 last season after having 2 contests canceled due to the COVID-19 protocols. Despite the record, the Jays did advance to the second round of the playoffs before having their season end at the hands of the Hartley Melvin Sanborn Hawks. Returning skill players on offense include Dylan Lehman at running back, Ryan Livermore, Keaton Bonderson at wide receiver, and Connor Kraft at quarterback. Mitchell Augustine returns to lead the Jays defensive unit for the 2021 campaign. Unity Christian is coming off a 5-4 season, including an opening round playoff win against Sheldon. The Knights' season ended in heartbreaking fashion at the hands of Central Line George Little Rock, 34-27. Jacob Van Dong looks to lead the offense, which will feature newcomers Caleb Smith at wide receiver and Trevor Waringa at running back. Unity's defensive unit will be led by 2020's leading tackler Ty Borchers. Bo Bile also returns to help on the defensive side. The Knights won last year's opener between these two, 48-14, right here in Lamars. The Jays are looking for revenge and the upset. Jays, Knights, coming up next on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
Construction, Lamars, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build, and they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
And welcome back here to Jim Lorenzen Field in Lamars as the Gehlen Catholic Jays and Unity Christian Knights set to kick off the 2021 Iowa high school football season right here in Lamars for the second year in a row. The Jays come in representing Class A District 1, Gehlen Catholic in the district with Akron Westfield, Elta Aurelia, Hinton, Hartley Melvin Sanborn, MMCRU, and South O'Brien of Polina. And the Knights in Class 2A District 1 alongside Cherokee, Central Line George Little Rock, Okoboji, Sheldon, Unity Christian themselves, and West Lyon. National anthem about to be played here in the stadium. We'll take a quick commercial break and be back with more of the pregame show right after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Customers deserve great internet too. This is Doug from EverTech. You deserve EverTech's no limits internet and the personal service that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bringing customers like you reliable, unlimited internet. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live. Customers deserve great internet too. This is Doug from
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Our community, it's where we live, it's where we work, and it's where our kids play. At American Bank, we are dedicated to helping you score big while we strive to make a big impact on our community. We will set up the best rates to fit your financial needs to spike your way to a bright future. American Bank is a proud supporter of Gehlen Jays football and volleyball teams, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. First downs to touchdowns, that's how we roll. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
And we're back here at Jim Lorenzen Field. The national anthem just completed in the stadium. A beautiful stadium here in Le Mars, Iowa. Great place to kick off the 2021 Iowa high school football season. Again, Tim Holmes alongside Ben George tonight for some Gehlen Jays football here on Fuller Digital Solutions as they host the Class 2A District 1 Unity Christian Knights. The Jays lined up behind the end zone here. We'll have introductions of some starting lineups in the stadium, and we'll go ahead and look at the starting lineups for the Jays here on offense tonight. Starting at quarterback for Gehlen Catholic, a junior returning starter, Connor Kraft. At running back this year, moving over from wide receiver, is Dylan Lehman. Lehman also a junior. At wide receiver, junior Keaton Bonderson. Bonderson, a standout basketball player as well for the Jays. Up front for Gehlen Catholic. At center, Mitchell Augustine, the 6 foot, 190 pounds senior. At right guard, Evan Johnson. Right tackle, Hunter Schrader. At tight end, Ryan Livermore. On the left side of the line, left guard, Elias Sitzman. At left tackle, Evan Stieg, a returning starter for the Jays. And at the other tight end position, Ryan Livermore at the tight end position for Gehlen Catholic to start the season offensively for the Jays. Gehlen Catholic 3-5 last season, a 23-20 win over El Torrillo in the opening round of the playoffs before falling to Hartley Melvin Sanborn 38-6 to end the season. The Jays coached by Jeremy Schindler in his 6th season at the helm with an overall record of 23-35 for Gehlen Catholic. Schindler's assistant coaches this season, Paul Ellensone, Travis Westhoff, and Corey Spangler, are helping on the sidelines. And the offensive starters for the Unity Christian Knights. Behind center this year, first-year starter Jacob Van Dong, the junior. Also in the backfield, number 5, James Bauma, a senior running back. Carter Slink, Caleb Smith, also the skill positions. Sam Apinga, a senior, and Ty Borchers, a senior. On the line for the Knights, senior Kobe Karhoff. Junior Gabe Borchers comes in at 6'2", 215 pounds. Sam Westra, 5'11", 210 junior. Landon Hoffmeyer, a senior, measuring at 6'1", 220 pounds. And Noah Bronner, a senior at 6'3", 220, rounds out the offensive line for Unity Christian on the offensive side of the ball. The Knights are coached by Joshua Van Kempen and is starting his 5th year. Kempen 16-20 overall through his first 4 seasons. The Jays in their home uniforms tonight, the green with the yellow pants, yellow helmets, and the white and yellow stripe across the shoulder pads. The Knights in their road white unis with the navy blue helmet. White jerseys, white pants, and the navy blue numbers. As we mentioned, this is a rematch from the 2020 season opener, played right here in the Mars as well. Unity Christian led by just 2 scores at half, but in the second half, the Knights ran away with it and won convincingly 48-14. Gehlen Catholic returns quite a bit this year. Another year of experience under the belt of some of these underclassmen in playing the Knights 2 classes larger than they are, looking to pull off an upset to start the season. Coin toss is done. Teams are on the sidelines ready to send out the special teams unit. Once again, in Iowa High School rules for 12-minute quarters. And if a team gets up by 35-plus points, we will have continuous clock. Also a 25-second play clock in force as well. And the Knights enter the field from the far sideline. A good crowd on hand tonight. Several Gehlen Jays fans in attendance throughout this north side. Unity Christian, a good following on the south side bleachers. The Knights set to receive the ball here. After a storm-filled evening last night, the players playing on turf tonight, footing should not be an issue. And with the cloudy skies subsiding, it's given us an 86-degree kickoff temperature. The heat index at 94. And I guess it wouldn't be football season, Ben, if it wasn't incredibly hot to start it off and incredibly cold to finish it. Here's Ryan Livermore set to kick it off for the Jays. And he approaches the ball and squibs it short. It's handled by the Knights, going to the left side and wrapped up and tackled at the 20-yard line. He's Ethan Van Ginkel. And the Jays, led by Chance Callison there on the tackle. Unity Christian starts their first drive of the season at their own 26-yard line, and the 2021 season is underway. Gehlen Catholic comes out defensively in a 4-man front. Unity Christian, that spread offense with Jacob Van Dong leading the way out of the shotgun. And a handoff up the middle, and a hole, and about a 7-yard gain up to the 33-yard line. And I think it was Ty Borchers on the carry for Unity Christian. And a 7-yard gain on 1st and 10. Brings up 2nd and 3 for the Knights. Jays, that 4-man front defensively. Now motion out of the backfield. Borchers splits out to the far sideline. And Dong rolls out to the right. He throws it over to Borchers, and that's caught as he's pushed out of bounds. Borchers, a 9-yard gain out to the 42, and it's a first down for the Knights. Nine yards on that pass completion from Van Dong to Borchers. Carter DeYoung split out to the far sideline. A pistol formation for Unity Christian. Here's an end around give. And the Jays stretch it out and tackle made for no gain. Good containment by Ethan Herbst. Herbst able to chop him down for no gain on the play. Caleb Smith on the end around. The wideout, no gain on his first carry. Jays showing pretty good sideline-to-sideline speed here in the last couple of rollouts. See if the Knights try to run something between the tackles as they ran for 7 yards on the first play from scrimmage. Now 2 Knights players in the backfield. Here comes a motion and flags fly. Ethan Van Ginkel is in motion, and we're going to have a false start on Unity Christian. And the first penalty of the night goes on Unity Christian. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 15 situation for UC. Two receivers left, one to the right. Borcher's in the backfield. Kind of a wild snap. And Vidong takes off with it, and he makes a man miss, another man miss, and he's going to roll all the way out to the right. Breaks a couple tackles in the open field. Crosses the 50 into Jay's territory at the 43. And a big run for Van Dong, and it's a first down for the Knights. Into Jay's territory at the Gehlen Catholic 43. Van Dong, a 21-yard scamper on his first rushing attempt of the evening, showing some elusive moves in the open field. Jays wanting to run that 4-4 defense right now. The spread offense of Unity Christian really spread them out. Here's a quick hitter, and it's wide. Pass attempt for Borchers. It's thrown behind him. And Van Dong now 1-2 on the night for 9 yards. Second and 10 Knights on the Jays 43-yard line. First drive, the opening drive of the 2021 season in this one. Here's motion, and play is blown dead. A lot of motion from the Knights offense, and another false start penalty appears. It is. False start penalty, so the second penalty, they're going to be a defensive. I believe one of the Jays lined up in the neutral zone. So the penalty actually goes on Gehlen Catholic. And the Jays give up 5 free yards. A play Coach Schindler is not going to be happy about. Still working out some of the kinks here as the season gets underway. Now, no Unity Christian the Knights, 2nd and 5 at the Gehlen Catholic 38-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Here's a run up the middle by Borchers. He's going to plow ahead for a first down. Borchers a 5-yard gain on that one. 6-yard gain. And another first down for the Knights as the opening drive continues. Right now, the Unity Christian having their way in the middle between the tackles, creating just enough of a hole for Borchers to get through. Now a fumbled snap. It's on the ground, and the Jays come up with it. A fumbled snap out of the shotgun, and it's Evan Johnson breaks through and comes up with the recovery and a turnover on the Knights. And after a great drive from Unity Christian, they come up empty. as that ball is fumbled all the way back to the 42-yard line, and Gehlen Catholic will take over on the turnover. Evan Johnson, a great job of getting to that. It almost looked like Van Dong was going to come up with it, and Johnson comes out of nowhere for the recovery. Here's Connor Croft, and now motion on Gehlen Catholic on their first offensive play. And the Jays' false start penalty will make it 1st and 15 back at the 37-yard line. The Jays have plenty of rushing yards to make up for with the graduation of Derek Van Arb last year. Van Arb led the Jays in every offensive category. Here's a handoff up the middle. The give was to Lehman. Nowhere to go there. Picks up a yard, and it brings up 2nd and 14. Borcher's in on the tackle for the Knights. And you're going to hear his name a lot from that linebacker position. Ty Borcher is the leading returning tackler for this Knights team from last season. And now a snap way over the head of Connor Kraft, and he's going to slide on it all the way back at the 14-yard line. He's fortunate enough to get back on it there. Turns into a huge loss on the play, and a 2nd and 14 has turned into a 3rd and 37. And now the Jays just play it safe, giving it to Lehman, and he is going to be swallowed up for a loss of a yard back to the 13. So Gehlen Catholic's first offensive series of the season goes in reverse, and the Jays are going to have to punt from their own end zone. Here's Keaton Bonderson to punt for Gehlen Catholic. Bonderson gets it away. It's a spiraling kick. And it takes a hop, and it's grabbed at the 48. And the return all the way out of bounds at the Jays' 41-yard line on James Bauma on the return, a daring return as he takes it off the hop. An 11-yard return for Bauma. Both teams with an offensive series, no points to show for it, but the Knights have it in Jays territory at the 41-yard line. With 7:46 to go first quarter, we're scoreless. We'll be right back here in Lamar's for more Iowa High School football action right here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price, and it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
And we're back here. 7:46 to go, first quarter of play. We're scoreless here between Gehlen Catholic and Unity Christian. The Knights had a pretty good offensive series on their opener and fumbled the ball away. Now the second opportunity here as they take a QB draw. The Jays have him wrapped up in the backfield, and Van Dong is going to be tackled. Picks up about a half a yard is all. We'll call it no gain, as the ball is right at the 40. This is Jay's defense. They're back against the wall here in the short field. Here's Van Dong in the pistol formation, a second running back in there. And the give to Borchers up the middle. He's got a hole. He breaks it outside. The 15, 10, 5 touchdown. And Ty Borchers from 40 yards out takes it into the end zone. And the Knights lead 6-0. Ty Borchers, a nice seam through the initial line of scrimmage. He was able to break it outside, takes it down the sidelines, and 40 yards later in the end zone for a Knights touchdown. Here's Sam Apinga in for the extra point. Hold the kick, and it's good. Knights lead 7-0. With 6:55 to go, first quarter. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at ScreenBuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
And we're back here at Jim Lorenzen Field. The Knights of Unity Christian take a 7-0 lead on a 40-yard touchdown run by Ty Borchers for our first score of the night. Here's Sam Apinga set to kick off for the Knights. Keaton Bonderson and Dylan Lehman back deep. Here's Lehman, receives it at the 5. Makes a cut, makes a man miss, and he'll be swallowed up at the 19-yard line. That's where the Jays will start their second series. Gehlen Catholic started their first series of the night with a false start penalty, a couple of neutral plays, and then a snap over the quarterback's head that yielded a 25-yard loss. The Jays looking to clean it up here on the second drive. They're out of the shotgun. 4 wide with Lehman in the backfield. Here's Kraft. He's going to give it to Lehman. He makes a cut, and he's going to get about 5 yards. A positive play for the Jays. 4 yards to the 24 for Lehman. Bonderson wide right. Talented junior. And here's a give to Lehman to the right. And he's going to be smothered in the backfield. Nowhere to go there for Dylan Lehman. And he's going to be tackled back to the initial line of scrimmage at the 20. Bo Bile in on the tackle for the Knights. And a read and react from Bile there from the linebacker position. Lehman, 4 carries for no yards, and a 3rd and 10 situation for Gehlen Catholic. Out of the shotgun, here's a screen. Here's Lehman. He's got some blockers, makes a couple of cuts. He's got the first down, runs a player over. He broke it loose across the 50. Dylan Lehman will go all the way. Touchdown, Jays. Lehman catches the screen pass and takes it 80 yards to the house. And Gehlen Catholic has cut the lead to 1. What a remarkable run from Lehman there. He bounced off a wimpy tackler. And you're not going to catch him in a foot race. The extra point attempt. The kick is up and good. Kick is good by Ryan Livermore, and the game is tied at 7 here at the 5:30 mark in the first quarter. Jays 7, Knights 7. We'll be back with more first quarter action after this. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
Strong, integrated, customized. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota. And for over 30 years, we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide.
Place Estates Assisted Living in Lamars. You'll appreciate the secure, comfortable environment with maintenance-free living and the camaraderie of a friendly community. And there's always something fun going on. And located on the Floyd Valley Healthcare campus gives our residents an added sense of security and convenience. Meet our friendly staff, look over our floor plans, and see more at Park Place Estates or call 712-546-6793. Park Place Estates Assisted Living in Lamars.
And welcome back here to Lamar's. An exciting first quarter play. The Jays of Gehlen Catholic and Unity Christian tied at 7 here with 5:30 to go in the first quarter. Jays set to kick off as Ryan Livermore does the duties. A short squibber taken by one of the up man. I think it's Borchers. Makes a couple of cuts and he'll be taken down at the 35. Tackle by Brandon Gangler. Gangler and Gail Pearson with the tackle on the play for the Jays. A 7-7 ball game. Unity Christian with the ball to start their third drive of the evening at their own 35-yard line. Here's a play action. Now a roll out is Van Dong. He breaks one tackle a second, and there's Augustine in to drag him down for the sack. Mitchell Augustine takes down Van Dong, and a 2-yard loss back to the 33. Brings up 2nd and 12 for the Knights. You can see the athleticism from Jacob Van Dong on a few of these plays. Very elusive. A couple of Jays missed the tackle, but Augustine there to clean it up, the leader for this defensive unit. Here's a snap. Now a screen pass intended for Carter Slank falls incomplete. And now a 3rd and 12 situation for the Knights. And if you're Gehlen Catholic, looking to try to get off the field here on this 3rd down. Gain some momentum here. Defensive 3 and out would keep it. Two receivers left, one right. And there's Borchers up the middle. He breaks a couple of tackles, and he'll be drugged down at about the 39. On 3rd and 12, he picks up 6. It'll be 4th and 6 for the Knights. The Knights slow getting their punter out on the field. It's Sam Westra to do the duties. Looks like Bonderson back deep for Gehlen Catholic. And this is boomed. A good punt. Bonderson follows it and it goes out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. Mark it at the 24. And that's where the Jays will start their third offensive series of the night. 7-7 in this one. Exciting first quarter of play, still 3:44 to go. And we're going to have a timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. Jays 7, Knights 7. 3:44 to go, first quarter of play. We'll be back here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
And welcome back to Jim Lorenzen Field. It's the 2021 season opener of the Iowa high school football season on a warm and muggy night here in Lamar's. Unity Christian struck first in this one on a Ty Borcher's 40-yard touchdown run, but the Jays able to respond on an 80-yard catch and run from Connor Kraft to Dylan Lehman to tie it up here in the first quarter. Jays with the ball now on their own 25-yard line to start this drive. Here's Kraft under center out of the eye. And they give it ahead to the fullback. Not much running room there. And it was, looks like Yahir Venegas on the carry, his first of the night. Picks up 2 yards. Up to the 27. Venegas got a few carries last year. Picked up some experience. Here's a out of the shotgun and running back on each side. Here's Kraft, drops back to pass. He's going to throw it deep in the middle of the field. Bonderson comes back for the catch, and it's made. They're going to call it a completed pass. Keaton Bonderson makes the catch just across midfield to the Knights' 49-yard line on a catch and throw from Kraft on a 20. We've got a flag down on the play, and we got pass interference on the defense. It will be declined, and the catch is a 24-yard gain for the Jays, and they'll have it 1st and 10 at the Unity Christian 49. Bonderson's first catch of the night. And out of the same formation, Kraft rolls out to his right, and now he's going to take off with it to the 45, and he's tripped up. Borcher's a nice tackle, but Kraft, a crafty move out of the pocket, and he gains 6 more to the 49. Connor Kraft, a couple of positive plays in a row for Gehlen Catholic. First, the 24-yard completion to Keaton Bonderson, now a 6-yard run. Brings up 2nd and 4 for the Jays. Here's Venegas and Lehman in the backfield with Kraft. And whistles blow. We're going to have a lined up in the neutral zone penalty on Unity Christian, it appears. We will, and it's going to result in a first down for Gehlen Catholic. And 2nd and 4, Unity Christian commits their second penalty of the night. This one, a 5-yard defensive offsides, and the Jays now 1st and 10 at the Knights' 38. Kraft under center. Lehman the deep back. They give to Lehman. He's going to break it outside. He's got some room. He cuts it at the 31, and he's taken down right at about the 28-yard line. Lehman, a 10-yard gain there on his biggest run of the night. And they're going to give him, mark it, a 9-yard gain. Right at the 28. It should be it's very close to a first down. He's right at the 28. We'll give him 10 yards, but I think they're going to say 2nd and short. Now Kraft, he's going to throw it out. Here's Bonderson, a catch on an out route. It's a foot race, and Bonderson dives for the pylon, and he's in. Touchdown, Jays. Gehlen Catholic showing some lightning on offense. What a drive for the Jays. And Kraft connects with Bonderson for 28 yards and another score for Gehlen Catholic. A couple of big connections between Kraft and Bonderson on that drive. Here's Livermore for the extra point attempt. It's down the kick up, and it's blocked. PAT is no good, but Gehlen Catholic strikes again. The Jays a 13-7 lead here with 1:14 to go in the first quarter. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
We put kids at the top of our list, and that is why parents put Floyd Valley Therapies on the top of theirs. Should your child need physical, occupational, or speech therapy or assistance through our pediatric feeding clinic, rest assured they are in great hands. As moms, dads, sons, and daughters ourselves, we know how important family is. Taking care of your family is just as important to us as taking care of our own.
Thanks for making us part of your community, your health, your life. Floyd Valley Healthcare.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more.
And here's Ryan Livermore to kick off for the Jays. He sails it all the way down. It's taken at the 15. And here's an outside cut and a good tackle. Van Ginkel to return, and it's chopped down by Elias Sitzman at the 30-yard line. If you're just joining us, it's been an eventful first quarter here. Unity Christian got on the board first with a Ty Borchers 40-yard touchdown run, but Gehlen Catholic has responded with an 80-yard catch and run from Kraft to Lehman, and Kraft connected with Bonderson for 28 yards. On the last Jay score, Gehlen Catholic a 13-7 lead. Here's Unity Christian with the ball at their own 30. Here's Borchers with it up the middle. He's taken down at the 33. Elias Sitzman and Ryan Augustine on the tackle for Gehlen Catholic. Borchers gains 3 on that rushing attempt. The senior 5 carries, 62 yards here in the first quarter. There's one spot the Jays want to clean up. It'd be that rushing defense. Unity Christian having a lot of success running between the tackles. Here's a screen in the middle. Catch is made. Crossing the 40, now the 50, and chopped down. And that was Sam Apinga. A catch and run all the way to the Jays' 48-yard line. And a 19-yard gain for Apinga on that one. Clock down to just 10 seconds. The Knights can let this run to the end of the quarter if they so choose. And they will do that. So after one, Gehlen Catholic a 13-7 lead over Unity Christian. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
The pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's no limits internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
You ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
And welcome back here to Jim Lorenzen Field. Start of the second quarter. Unity Christian 1st and 10 on the Gehlen Catholic 48-yard line. Here's Borchers, a handoff up the middle. He falls forward after a 5-yard gain. Ty Borchers continues to be effective on the ground. And give him 4 yards there. Bring up 2nd and 6 for the Knights. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Out of the pistol formation. Here's a play action. Van Donk keeps it going left. He breaks a tackle. Dives forward. He's awfully close to the yard marker. See if the far official gives it to him. Looks like it's just short. So Van Dong, a 6-yard run, brings up 3rd and inches. Big play on both sides of the ball here. The play action, and Van Dong lost the ball. It looked like he went to throw it and slipped out of the back of his hand. Fortunately enough, the Knights able to jump on it back at the 42, but a 4-yard loss brings up 4th and 4. And what we thought was a big 3rd down play is an even bigger 4th down play here just into the second quarter. The Knights again, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Borchers behind Van Dong. He drops back to throw. He looks. Now he wants to run. Augustine misses him. He bounces to the left. He's got room across the 35, and he runs out of bounds at the 33-yard line. And a big play from Jacob Van Dong. On 4th and 4, he gains 9 on the scramble. Didn't look like anywhere to go for him. Made a man miss. I think it was Sitzman. Elias Sitzman had a shot at him and missed. Able to go to the far sideline and pick up the first down and hops out of bounds. Keeps the Knights drive alive. Jays making the Knights work for everything here in the first half. There's Van Dong. He gives it to Borchers up the middle. Wrapped up in a gang tackle by the Jays. A 3-yard gain for Ty Borchers. Jack Kesnich in on the tackle with a slew of his buddies. After Borchers gains 3, so to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Knights at the Jays' 30-yard line. One receiver left, 2 right. And here's Van Dong, gives it up the middle. And breaks a couple of tackles, falls forward for first down. A flag on the field behind the play. Trevor Waringa on the carry, and it's going to come back on a holding call. And that was Waringa's first carry of the night, and it's going to get called back on a holding penalty. Looked like it was going to be a 1st and 10 for the Knights approaching the red zone. Now it's going to turn into a 2nd. A 2nd and 17 back at the 41. The 3rd Unity penalty in the first half. 3 penalties for 20 yards. Here's Van Dong in the pistol, and now a timeout called by the Knights. Coaches seen something they didn't like, and they're going to call a timeout. We'll take it with them. 9:41 to go, 2nd quarter. Jays lead 13-7. We'll be back with more action after this.
Customers deserve great internet too. This is Doug from EverTech. You deserve EverTech's no limits internet and the personal service that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bringing customers like you reliable, unlimited internet. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Welcome back here to Jim Lorenzen Field in Lamar's. It's great to have football back at all levels. College kicks off. Some of the small college schools around here kick off tomorrow as well, but obviously Nebraska travels to Illinois to kick off the FBS season. Jays lead 13-7. Unity Christian 2nd and 17. Here's Van Dong on the rollout. He has it tucked away. He's going to run it. He makes a cut across the 25, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. Maybe not. They're going to go all the way to the end zone for a touchdown. Flags down behind the play again. I thought Van Dong might have stepped out of bounds around the 22-yard line. Made a cut back in and took it to the house, but the penalty is going to be a hold against the Knights, which will bring it back again. Unity Christian continues to shoot themselves in the foot with penalties. And they're going to say the hold took place at the 10-yard line. The penalty will be 10 yards from the spot at the 9-yard line, so the penalty brings the ball back to the 19, which still results in a first down for the Knights. So Unity Christian 1st and 10 now at the Jays 19-yard line. Well, it wiped away a touchdown run by Jacob Van Dong. They're still set up in pretty good position here. 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And here's the give up the middle to Borchers. And he's going to be bounces off a couple of tacklers, and then he's taken down hard at the 19. And Borchers taken down by Venegas at the 19. And actually, Borchers no gain on that play. Keeps it at 2nd and 10. The Knights, 2 receivers right, 2 left. Now a man in motion. Here goes the give across, and now it's fumbled on the hit. And the give was to Caleb Smith. The defensive end for Gehlen Catholic was sitting out there waiting for him. It was knocked loose. Smith able to jump back on it. But a huge loss all the way back to the 33-yard line. It turns into a 14-yard loss for Smith. And a 3rd and a mile coming up. 3rd and 24 to be exact. If you're the Knights, this is 4-down territory. If you can get half of it and give yourself a chance at that 4th down conversion. And now flags fly from behind the play and a delay game call. The 25-second play clock ran down, and yet another penalty on the Knights. This one a 5-yarder. And the 3rd and 24 turned into 3rd and 29. There's Van Dong. Looks. He's going to lob it out into the flat. Catch is made. Across the 30. And pushed out of bounds at the 28-yard line. There's Carter DeYoung on the catch. And DeYoung's first catch of the night. An 11-yard gain. But a 4th and 19 ahead. Play clock is down to 2, and the Knights are going to have to burn another timeout. Unity Christian takes a timeout here. Jays lead 13-7 with 7:39 to go here in the first half. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back with more second quarter action right here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Our community, it's where we live, it's where we work, and it's where our kids play. At American Bank, we are dedicated to helping you score big, while we strive to make a big impact on our community. We will set up the best rates to fit your financial needs to spike your way to a bright future. American Bank is a proud supporter of Gehlen Jays football and volleyball teams, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. First downs to touchdowns, that's how we roll. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
And we're back here in Lamar's Unity Christian. Ball at the Gehlen 28. It's 4th and 19. And a fumble on the handoff. And the Jays are going to jump on it at the line of scrimmage. And the fumble is recovered by Evan Steed. Junior Evan Steig with the fumble recovery for Gehlen Catholic. The second turnover in the first half here by the Knights. And the Jays, a 13-7 lead with the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 29. Some miscommunication on that handoff. And a timeout on the field. And I think it's just to get the trainer from one sideline to the other. And it is. All right. Game's back in action here. Jays have it 2nd and 9 at the 30. 2 backs in the backfield. Kraft takes the snap. He rolls to the right, and he's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And the Knights come up with a big defensive play and a sack by number 63, Landon Hoffmeyer. And Kraft loses 7 on that one, brings up 3rd and 15. 3rd and 16 as the Jays need to get to the 39. Keep the drive alive. Kraft out of the gun. He's got protection. Looks to throw. Now he throws it out. Incomplete. Pass intended for Livermore. A pretty good read. Livermore catches the ball and makes a man miss. He would have had some room, but the throw sails wide, and Gehlen Catholic goes 3 and out on this offensive possession. It's Kraft's first incomplete pass on the night. Connor Kraft, before that, was 3 for 3 for 132 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's putting up video game numbers. First half, here's a booming punt from Bonderson. On the hop, takes a Jays roll all the way down to the 33-yard line. A good punt by Bonderson. Flips field position. And the Knights will have it 1st and 10 at the 33. We're going to keep it here. Special thank you to tonight's Jays sponsors here for Fuller Digital Solutions: Mid-States Bank, Evertech, American Bank, Taggart's Power Sports, 5 Star Communications, Prime Bank, Sitzman Construction, Floyd Valley Hospital, Thermo Bond Building, and Park Place Estates Assisted Living. Thank you to our sponsors for making Jays broadcast possible throughout the season. Here's the Knights now with it. A give up the middle. Broken tackle, rumbling, stumbling ahead for the Knights is Trevor Waringa, and that is his first official carry after the other one was called back due to the holding call. Waringa, a 9-yard gain on the play. The Knights, with 5.5 minutes to go here in the first half, looking to put together a drive. Here's a give up the middle and a big hit. And that's Mitchell Augustine bringing the wood on that play. And a first down, just a yard gain, but they're going to give him a first down for Waringa. Big collision there between Waringa and Augustine. Results in a first down for the Knights at their own 43-yard line. Here's Van Dong, rolls out to the right. He has it tucked away. Crosses the 45, weaves through traffic. Crosses midfield into Jay's territory for an 8-yard gain, but once again a flag behind the play and another holding call on Unity Christian. The Knights have to clean it up. 6 penalties here in the first half for Unity Christian, totaling 45 yards, but probably totaling more than that, considering they've taken points off the board as well. This penalty is going to push the Knights all the way back to their own 36. And it's going to be 1st and 17 for Unity. A 2-back set for Van Dong, and plays blown dead. Looked like the up man was leaning forward. A false start penalty. You gotta think that Coach Van Kampen is not happy with all these penalties. Needless to say, brings up 1st and 22. 1st and 22 for the Knights. Here's a quick pass out. It's incomplete. Pass intended for Caleb Smith. Van Dong's had a couple of quick hitters out to the flats, and he's underthrown them. Smith's given a bit of a cushion there if he can get it out to him and give him a chance to catch and run. Here's the snap, and Van Dong is going to step up in the pocket, takes off running, makes a man miss, and he's taken down at the 39-yard line. An 8-yard gain for Van Dong on that one. But with 4:15 to go in the second quarter, a 3rd and long situation coming up for Unity. 3rd and 14 to be exact. Two receivers left, one right for Van Dong. He's going to give it up the middle. Wieringa takes it for 3 yards. Excuse me. Looks like a different quarterback has entered the game for Unity Christian. We'll get that here in just a minute. The Knights on 4th and 11 will punt it away. And it's boomed away to Bonderson. He catches it right at the 20. He's going to try to make it a foot race to the sidelines, cut down at the 25. And the Jays now start the drive at their own 26. Just 3:03 to go here in the first half. The Jays a 13-7 lead. And it's Brady Bosma that has been playing quarterback for the Knights. I believe they said he's just a freshman, getting some snaps for Unity Christian. The Jays with the ball on the offensive end now. Here's Kraft. He gives it to Venegas. He makes a cut and another cut. And Venegas crosses the 35 all the way out to the 39. And a 14-yard run there for Yahir Venegas in his biggest run of the night. The Jays can be patient still, not inside the 2 minutes yet. Here's Kraft, gives it to Venegas again. He makes a spin move to get through the initial line of scrimmage, and he's taken down at the 48. A 9-yard run for Yahir Venegas. And the senior, a couple of nice runs back to back. The Jays have it 2nd and 1 at their own 48. Three backs in the backfield with Kraft. He gives it ahead, plowing ahead for the first down and across the 50. And the first carry of the night given to Aiden Spangler. We haven't called his name yet. Spangler gets a carry for 2 yards. And here's Kraft again with a 3-back set. That's a high snap. Lehman catches it, makes a couple of cuts, and he barrels ahead. He's still on his feet. And Dylan Lehman turns a wild snap into about an 8-yard gain, and the Jays will call timeout from there. And a heady play from Lehman. And with inside 2 minutes to go here in the first half, the Jays take a timeout, a 13-7 lead for Gehlen. We're going to take a break with them. We'll be back for the finish of the first half right after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and you know, best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
And we're back here in Lamar's. The Jays a 13-7 lead. Both of these teams looking for a consistent drive for their first score. This one has been made up of a couple of big plays for scores from each team. 2 from the Jays and 1 from the Knights. Gehlen Catholic an opportunity here with just 1:37 to go in the half to add some important points on to go into the locker room with a 2-score lead. Under center is Kraft. Come out of the timeout. Kraft drops back to throw. He's got time. He throws it deep for Bonderson, and it's intercepted. And that's Jacob Van Dong with the interception. Skies high for that one, and comes down with it at the 14-yard line. And a great play from Van Dong, shading Bonderson's way. Able to go up and high point that one for the interception. That's Kraft's first interception of the night. And the first Jays turnover. Here with just 1:26 to go in the first half. In a situation there where it's 2nd and 4. You're cruising along. The Jays went for a home run hitter, and it did not pan out as a spectacular play from the safety, Jacob Van Dong. And it looks like Van Dong is back in there at the quarterback position for the Knights. And here's a fake and a keeper up the middle, nowhere to go as the Jays stuff it, and it's Livermore in the middle of it. And it looks like Elias Sitzman in on the tackle there with Livermore. The Jays have been stingy here. After the first couple of drives, they gave up some yards, but that Jays defense has been stout after that. That last run from Van Dong for no gain, and now here's a give. Outside, once again, no gain. That carry to Wieringa. And the Knights not in any hurries. They're letting the clock run down just under 30 seconds to the half. Take one more snap, and they don't even have to. There's a 7-second difference. The Knights are going to let this one roll down to the half. And at the half, the Jays of Gehlen Catholic lead this one 13-7. We'll head to a commercial break and be back with the halftime show right after this. You're watching Iowa High School football on Fuller Digital Solutions.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
Strong, integrated, customized. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota. And for over 30 years, we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide.
Place Estates Assisted Living in Lamars. You'll appreciate the secure, comfortable environment with maintenance-free living and the camaraderie of a friendly community. And there's always something fun going on. And located on the Floyd Valley Healthcare Campus gives our residents an added sense of security and convenience. Meet our friendly staff, look over our floor plans, and see more at Park Place Estates or call 712-546-6793. Park Place Estates Assisted Living in Lamars. Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
We put kids at the top of our list, and that is why parents put Floyd Valley Therapies on the top of theirs. Should your child need physical, occupational, or speech therapy or assistance through our pediatric feeding clinic, rest assured they are in great hands. As moms, dads, sons, and daughters ourselves, we know how important family is. Taking care of your family is just as important to us as taking care of our own.
Thanks for making us part of your community, your health, your life. Floyd Valley Healthcare.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
And welcome back here to the Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show at Jim Lorenzen Field tonight in Lamar's. The Jays from Gehlen Catholic lead this one 13-7 over Unity Christian at the half. First half recap of our scoring. The Knights of Unity Christian struck first in the first quarter with a 40-yard touchdown run from Ty Borchers. PAT attempt was successful, and the Knights led 7-0. On the next Jays possession, though, Connor Kraft connected with Dylan Lehman on a screen pass. Lehman did the rest, taking it 80 yards to the house. Point after attempt was good and tied the game up at 7. On the next Gehlen possession, Kraft connected with Keaton Bonderson for a 28-yard score. Point after attempt was blocked, and the Jays led 13-7, and that's where it stood here until the half, with the Jays still leading 13-7. Connor Kraft, 3 for 5 passing in the first half, 132 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Keaton Bonderson, 2 of those 3 catches for 52 yards and a score. And Dylan Lehman, 1 catch for 80 yards and a touchdown. The Jays are led in rushing by Yahir Venegas, 3 carries for 25 yards. Lehman, 7 carries for 19 yards. Kraft, 1 carry for 6 yards. And Spangler, 1 carry for 2 yards for the Jays. Unity Christian, Jacob Van Dong, 3 of 6 passing for 34 yards. No touchdowns and no interceptions. Of those 3 completions, a catch by DeYoung for 11. Epinga, a catch for 14. Borchers, a catch for 9 yards. Rushing leaders for the Knights. Jacob Van Dong, 64 yards on 8 carries. Ty Borchers, 69 yards on 8 carries. Smith, negative 14 yards on 2 carries, aided by a fumble. And Wiringa, 13 yards on 4 carries for the Knights. One of the big differences here in the first half has been the penalties. The Knights committing 7 penalties for a total of 50 yards. Gehlen Catholic, just 2 flags thrown on them for 10 total yards. Jays, a 13-7 lead here in the Mars on opening night, the Iowa high school football season. We're going to head to a commercial break, and we'll be back with more of the Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show right after this.
The pandemic has proven the need for great internet, and EverTech connects more rural customers in Northwest Iowa than anyone. EverTech wants to connect you too. Your internet keeps you connected to what matters to you: family, entertainment, work, school, and more. EverTech's no limits internet is just what you need. It's reliable, has unlimited use, no contracts, and no overage charges. Use your internet and always know what you'll pay. Call or visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks. Prime Bank, other banks.
Ooh.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
You ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
Do some scores.
Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
And we're back here in the bars. It's the Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show. The Jays of Gehlen Catholic, representing Class A District 1, lead Class 2A District 1 Unity Christian tonight here 13-7 at the half. Here in the bars, other scores from around Northwest Iowa and on some of our other Fuller Digital Solutions channels. The Cherokee Braves a 14-7 lead over MMCRU at halftime. Remsen St. Mary's, the defending Class 8-man champs, a 32-0 lead in the second quarter over Harris Lake Park. West Sioux, ranked 4th in Class 1A, leads 8th-ranked Class A Hartley Melvin Sanborn 27-13 in the second quarter. Woodbury Central a 26-0 lead over Hinton. South O'Brien, also in District 1 Class A, always tough are the Wolverines, a 14-0 lead over Sioux Central at halftime. Two-time defending Class 2A champion OA BCIG, a 14-13 lead over Ridgeview in the second quarter. And the Falcons, I correct myself, won Class 2A 2 years ago and won Class 1A last year over Van Meter. The Falcons a 14-13 lead over Ridgeview in the second quarter in the post-Cooper DeJean era of Falcon football. Once again, a special thank you to our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast and all Gehlen Jays broadcasts possible. Mid-States Bank, EverTech, American Bank, Taggart's Power Sports, 5 Star Communications, Prime Bank, Sitzman Construction, Floyd Valley Hospital, Thermobond Building, and Park Place Estates Assisted Living. The halftime show performed by the Gehlen Catholic Marching Band is winding down here. Halftime just a few minutes away until the teams hit the field. We're going to head to another commercial break. We'll be back with more of the Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show after this.
Customers deserve great internet too. This is Doug from EverTech. You deserve EverTech's no limits internet and the personal service that comes with it. We've dedicated 32 years to bringing customers like you reliable, unlimited internet. It's internet you can count on. Call or email our Everly office to get started. You and your family need internet with unlimited use, no contracts, and no overages. You need EverTech. Visit evertech.net to learn more. EverTech, internet where you live.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Our community, it's where we live, it's where we work, and it's where our kids play. At American Bank, we are dedicated to helping you score big, while we strive to make a big impact on our community. We will set up the best rates to fit your financial needs to spike your way to a bright future. American Bank is a proud supporter of Gehlen Jays football and volleyball teams, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. First downs to touchdowns, that's how we roll. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and you know, best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
And welcome back here to the Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show at Jim Lorenzen Field in Lamar's opening night of the Iowa high school football season. Class A, Lamar's Gehlen Catholic, a 13-7 lead over Class 2A Unity Christian. The Jays looking to pull off a semi-upset tonight and get revenge for last season's Knights' 48-14 win in the season opener from 2020. The Jays, as we mentioned, Class A District 1 representation. The other teams in that district, Akron Westfield, Alta Aurelia, Gehlen Catholic themselves, Hinton, Hartley Melvin Sanborn, MMCRU, and South O'Brien. South O'Brien, the Wolverines, always tough, and Hartley Melvin Sanborn, a third-round exit last year in the playoffs, falling to Britt West Hancock. HMS comes into this season ranked 8th in the preseason Des Moines Register poll. Speaking of HMS, the Jays' upcoming schedule, Gehlen Catholic travels to Hartley Melvin Sanborn next week to take on those 8th-ranked Hawks. They'll then travel to Lawton Bronson for a non-district game, host Hinton, travel to Akron Westfield, host South O'Brien, travel to MMCRU, and finish the season up on October 15th, hosting Alta Aurelia in what is a rematch of last year's first-round contest won by the Jays. Unity Christian in Class 2A District 1, Central Lyon, George Little Rock. Lyon's always tough. Cherokee, Okoboji, Sheldon, and West Lyon. And the West Lyon Wildcats come in ranked at number 5 in the Class 2A Des Moines Register preseason poll this season. the Knights will take on and crosstown rival MOC Floyd Valley next Friday night in Orange City in a non-district contest. They'll then host Boyden Hall Rock Valley, travel to Cherokee on September 17th. They'll host Okoboji on the 24th. Move ahead to October 1st, they travel to Central Lyon. The Knights then travel to West Lyon and finish the season off at Sheldon. So Unity Christian, a brutal stretch there in October to finish the season. Both teams on the field here as we're getting set to start the second half. And the Jays should receive the ball to start the second half. The Knights got it first. As we mentioned, the Knights started Jacob Van Dong at quarterback. There were a couple of series where Brady Bosma, a freshman, got in for the Knights. We'll keep a heads up on that as the night progresses as well. And something that head coach Jeremy Schindler and the Jays, I'm sure, will be aware of also. Once again, the Knights set to kick off here. Road white uniforms with the navy blue helmets and white pants. Gehlen in their home green jerseys with the yellow pants and the yellow helmets. Here's Lehman and Bonderson deep to receive the second half kickoff of Sam Eppinga. And it's short and taken by one of the upmen at the 30. Makes a cut and will be taken down right at the 34-yard line. And the return by upman Cole McCarty, a freshman, getting his feet wet on special teams. A nice junior class here for the Jays. You got Connor Kraft at quarterback, Lehman a senior, but Bonderson also a junior. Several juniors across the board for the Jays. Here's Kraft out of the shotgun. Gives it to Lehman. He follows his blockers ahead. Finally brought down just shy of the 40. A 4-yard gain for Lehman to start the second half. Lehman did his damage on the screen pass where he got in some space. Otherwise, just a modest 7 carries for 19 yards in the first half. Here's a give to Lehman again. He's met in the hole and dropped. Lehman falls ahead for 2 more. But a nice defensive play there by Ty Borchers, the senior leader for the Knights. Met him in the hole. Third and 4, 3rd and 3, they'll mark it for the Jays. Here's Kraft, gives it to the fullback. He's not going to get there. I think it was Venegas on the carry. It was, yeah, here Venegas. He needed 3, and he only got 1, and it's going to bring up 4th and 2 for the Jays. And the Jays run the punt team out. Bonderson back to do the kicking duties. And that one's skipped off the ground. He gets it away. And now takes a Jays bounce inside the 25. Now inside the 20, all the way down to about the 18-yard line. So the Unity Christian Knights force a 3 and out. defensively force a 3 and out, but will start inside their own 20 for their first possession here of the second half at their own 19-yard line. And it looks like we got the freshman Brady Bosma in the game again here, and there's a keeper by the quarterback, nowhere to go. And it looks like Livermore again, Ryan Livermore with a heck of a defensive play for the Jays. Was not going to let him out of the grasp there, and it is Jacob Van Dong in the ball game. On that keeper, nowhere to go as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. As we mentioned, the Jays gave up a couple of sizable drives to start the game, but have been stingy ever since. Here's Borchers off tackle. He got a crease in the hole, and he's going to carry a defender all the way, and he fumbles the ball. And right before he went out of bounds, the ball came loose. The bag is on the field, and the ball is recovered, I believe, by the Knights. No sign yet. It is. Okay, so it looks like Carter DeYoung makes the recovery in what could have been a crucial turnover for Unity, and a big run by Borchers, and a 19-yard gain for the senior. Fellow classmate Carter DeYoung making a huge recovery for the Knights. And now a timeout called by Unity Christian. Some confusion there by the Knights. So timeout called. 8:39 to go, third quarter. Gehlen Catholic a 13-7 lead. We'll be right back here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Strong, integrated, customized. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota. And for over 30 years, we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide.
Place Estates Assisted Living in Lamars. You'll appreciate the secure, comfortable environment with maintenance-free living and the camaraderie of a friendly community. And there's always something fun going on. And located on the Floyd Valley Healthcare campus gives our residents an added sense of security and convenience. Meet our friendly staff, look over our floor plans, and see more at Park Place Estates or call 712-546-6793. Park Place Estates Assisted Living in Lamars.
And we're back here at the Knights, first and 10 at their own 38-yard line. Jacob Van Dong takes the snap out of the shotgun, gives it ahead to Waringa, and he gets maybe a yard there on that first down rushing attempt. The Jays have stingied up when the run defense between the tackles, yielding just a yard there. Bringing up 2nd and 9. The Knights with 2 receivers right, 1 left. Now a man in motion. And they're going to sweep it to the left. And nowhere to go, but out of bounds for Van Dong, and a loss of a few yards. Brandon Gangler runs him out of bounds as he loses 5 yards back to the 35. Van Dong leads the Knights with 11 carries on the night from that quarterback position 11 carries, 78 yards, but a 3rd and 13 coming up. Here's the snap. And the give is up the middle, and only a couple of yards there for the Knights. That give to Wieringa. 6 carries for 16 yards now, but a 3rd and 11 coming up, or 4th and 11, coming up for the Knights, and they're going to have to punt it away. And Van Dong to do the punting duties. Keaton Bonderson standing at about the 25-yard line for the Jays. This one is hit well, a nice spiraling kick. Fair catch made by Bonderson at the 25. Both defenses have stingied up here. A couple of good punts have really changed field position, making it difficult for these offenses. The Jays start this drive at their own 24-yard line. And a 13-7 lead. A score would be big here. Really stretch it out. And here's the play action fake. And now Kraft throws, and it's almost intercepted by Carter DeYoung. And a tough throw from Kraft. Almost got picked off. Carter DeYoung, a great defensive play for the Knights. And after Kraft started the night 3 for 3 passing, has thrown 3 straight incompletions, 1 actually being an interception since. Out of the I formation of the Jays, and Kraft gives it to Lehman. Patience, and he tries to find his way through a hole, but nowhere to go. I think Lehman gets a yard to the 21, but nothing else. Bo Bile on the tackle for the Knights. Third quarter here, Jays a 13-7 lead with 6:25 to go. And a 3rd and 9 with 4 wide receivers split. And Lehman in the backfield. Here's Kraft. They want to go a screen, and it's in, almost intercepted. And it was Logan Hazinga who had it in his hands, and he was looking at the end zone maybe a little too soon as he couldn't quite corral it in. The big man almost had a pick six. The Jays got him with the screen once. They went back to the well. But a great play by Logan Hazinga to break it up. And the Jays now consecutive 3 and outs to start the second half. Here's Bonderson back deep to do the punting. It's hit pretty well, and a fair catch made all the way back at about 37 by James Bauma. Field position flipped yet again. The Knights start this one. They start this drive at their own 35-yard line. It's turned into a bit of a stalemate here. Both offenses have gone quiet as the defenses have completely controlled the last quarter and a half of this one. Here's a quick pass, and it's caught. Broken tackle and falling forward, almost a first down there on the far side. Catch made by number 11, Carter DeYoung. And possibly a new quarterback in here for the Knights. Now, Unity Christian wants to maybe speed up the tempo here as they're looking to the sidelines for signs. Brady Brady Bauma in at quarterback. He completes that last pass. He's looking left. He throws it left. Incomplete. Through the hands of Charlie Waringa. Brings up a third and about a half a yard. DeYoung, a couple of catches on the night for 20 yards. And a third and short for the Knights. And a quick pass, low and incomplete, as Bauma cannot hook up with DeYoung again. And after a 9-yard gain on first down, the Knights unable to come up with the last half yard to pick it up. And here comes the punt team on the field with Jacob Van Dong lining up to punt. And this one hit well again. Bonderson, a fair catch at the 26. Both teams continue to punt it back and forth. The Jays can afford to do it. The Knights not so much, as Gehlen Catholic a 13-7 lead with 5:19 to go, third quarter in this one. 3 explosive plays in the first half, most of them in the first quarter. Since then, the defenses have locked it down, and yards have been hard to come by. First downs have been impossible to come by here in the second half. Jays out of the power rye, play action, Kraft to the flat, incomplete pass intended for Venegas. And a nice play call by the Jays. He had a little bit of room out there, just trying to loosen up that Knights defense as they continue to pack it in. Kraft completed his first 3 passes on the night. He's missed on his last 5, though. And a timeout on the field. We're going to take it with them. Jays, a 13-7 lead with 5:16 to go, third quarter. We'll be right back here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online, too, at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
And welcome back here to Jim Lorenzen Field in Lamar's. The Jays continue to hold a 13-7 lead. Unity Christian scored the first score of the night on a Ty Borchers 40-yard touchdown run, but the Jays have responded on an 80-yard pass and catch from Connor Kraft to Dylan Lehman for the Jays' first score of the night. And then Kraft connected with Bonderson, Keaton Bonderson for 28-yard score. And the Jays, on a failed PAT attempt in the second score, lead 13-7 in this one. A 2nd and 10 out of the timeout at their own 26-yard line. Here's Kraft, and he gives it, play action, and a throw to Livermore, and it's incomplete. Ryan Livermore unable to haul that one in, as it had a little mustard on it. And the Jays come out throwing on first and second down on this drive. And a couple of balls that were in the grasp of the receivers, they just couldn't haul them in. And now a 3rd and 10 obstacle in the way for Gehlen Catholic. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Lehman to his right. Here's Kraft. Throws it up the middle. It's deflected and incomplete. In this Knights defense able to squirt right through there and force the pressure. And for Unity Christian on that last play, forcing the pressure inside was number 66, Noah Bronner. Pass deflected away, but the Knights getting awfully aggressive on the defensive end, trying to force a turnover. Fourth and 10, Jays at their own 26-yard line. Bonderson to punt again. And he hits this one up the side of his foot. It's going to take a Jays bounce out of bounds all the way at the Knights' 40-yard line. Right at the Knights' 40-yard line is where they'll spot it here off the punt. So Unity Christian continues to get some decent field position here. And now at their own 40-yard line, an opportunity. One big play away are the Knights. One big play away are the Knights from tying this one up. It just seems like it's been so far away from them with their offensive struggles. And a 4-wide situation for Unity Christian. It's Bauma, looks. Now he avoids a tackler, and it will not avoid a second one. He initially avoided Livermore. And then it was Gabe Wilchin there to clean it up, and a 5-yard loss for the Knights on first down. Right now, Unity Christian seems to be trying some different things offensively. Nothing working, though, whether it's the quick hitters or really spreading it out there. The Jays starting to get some pressure with their front four. Ryan Livermore has been a problem for the Knights offense. Here's a rollout, and Van Dong is going to step out of bounds, but a flag down in the backfield in the vicinity of holding. And that's exactly what the call is going to be. So now a question for Coach Jeremy Schindler. Do you decline it and make it 3rd and 16? Or do you take the penalty and try to back them up further, trusting your defense to get a stop and maybe flip the field position in your favor? Looks like they will accept the penalty. That's one of those where the coach really has to put his thinking cap on and try to figure out what's best for his team and put as much trust as possible in this defense right now. That's exactly what he did. 2nd and a mile for the Knights with 4 receivers. Here's a play fake in the middle, and Van Dong keeps it. He will get about 5 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 23 all the way back at their own 27-yard line. And if the Jays can keep them back here, Coach Schindler is going to look like a smart man. Out of the pistol formation. And give up the middle. And the Knights will pick up 4 more. And it's Waringa on the carry for Unity. And it brings up 4th down and 18. And an opportunity for the Jays to pick up some better field position than what they've had. There's a punt high and a bit short. It's going to bounce at the 42, and it's going to take a Knights bounce all the way down to the 23. So, Jays unable to gain too much of a field advantage position out of that defensive stop, but Now we'll start this drive 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line and a 13-7 lead with 2:53 to go here in the third quarter. The Jays now in the offensive set, come out with 3 backs in the backfield, and they're going to give it to Lehman up the middle. His cutback nowhere to go. Take that back at Spangler on the carry, and he is going to lose a yard. Just Spangler's second carry of the night. That one not fooling anybody. Looked like Caleb Westron on the tackle for the Knights. Another 3-back set with receivers on each side. Here's Kraft. He's going to throw it out, and Lehman's got some room in the flat, and he's just tripped up from behind. A great open field tackle for the Knights. Just tripped up in the flat by Carter DeYoung. And I tell you what, DeYoung seems to be in places where he makes the little plays that mean all the difference in these types of ball games. Lehman's catch and run yielded 6 yards. And brings up a 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 5 for the Jays. Out of the power eye now. Now play action. They want to go to the flat. He's got Venegas, and he cannot haul it in. The perfect play call just had a little too much mustard behind that pass. And Yahir cannot haul it in. And the Jays go 3 and out, and they'll have to punt it away. Gehlen Catholic on a 4th and 5 at their own 28. Bonderson back to punt it away again. And this one, a low liner, will be touched and downed at the 44-yard line by James Bauma. Now Bauma down holding his ankle and in a lot of pain, it looks like. And we're going to have an injury timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. Jays lead 13-7 over Unity. Minute 22 to go, third quarter. We'll be back with more action here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
We put kids at the top of our list, and that is why parents put Floyd Valley Therapies on the top of theirs. Should your child need physical, occupational, or speech therapy or assistance through our pediatric feeding clinic, rest assured they are in great hands. As moms, dads, sons, and daughters ourselves, we know how important family is. Taking care of your family is just as important to us as taking care of our own.
Thanks for making us part of your community, your health, your life. Floyd Valley Healthcare.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You-Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
And it was James Bauma down on the field for the Knights on that injury timeout. Bauma on the punt return there appeared to be cramping up and is able to walk off under his own power, which is good to see. Just talking with Ben here, it's surprising to not see more of that tonight. It seems like these hot, humid games, the first ones of the year, seem to yield a lot of cramps, and our first injury timeout of the night, and it relates to that specific thing. Knights with the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 43. Trying a few different things here on the offensive end. And looks like maybe a new quarterback in there too, and Titan Holstein. He gives the call up the middle. And bouncing off a few tacklers is, looks like Waringa bounces off a couple of tacklers for a 6-yard gain. Trevor, 8 carries on the night, 26 yards. And that successful first down carry yields a 2nd and 4. And give it to him again. He stood up by a host of Jays, led by Brandon Gangler. Just a 1-yard gain there for Waringa. Brings up 3rd and 3. The Knights looking across midfield for the first time here in the second half. Either team. And that one deflects off of an up man. And now scrambling back behind the play, and Ryan Livermore comes up with a big sack. Livermore has been active from that defensive end position all night. That play was sputtered from the beginning. And just as Bauma came up with it and tried to escape, Livermore ends up coming up with the sack all the way back to the 35-yard line. And that's how the third quarter comes to an end. After 3, the Jays lead 13-7. We'll be back with fourth quarter action from the Mars right here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Our community, it's where we live, it's where we work, and it's where our kids play. At American Bank, we are dedicated to helping you score big while we strive to make a big impact on our community. We will set up the best rates to fit your financial needs to spike your way to a bright future. American Bank is a proud supporter of Gehlen Jays football and volleyball teams, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. First downs to touchdowns, that's how we roll. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and you know, best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
And welcome back here to the start of the fourth quarter. Unity Christian with the ball, but 4th down and 17 to go. They're going to have to punt this one away. Back to punt is Ethan Van Ginkel, and Keaton Bonderson with his heels at the 25-yard line. That was it was Van Dong with the punt, and Bonderson a fair catch at the 32. Jays will start the fourth quarter with a 6-point lead and the ball. That was a deadlock third quarter. Neither team able to move the ball offensively. The Knights close to crossing midfield there in that last drive of the quarter. The Livermore sack forces the punt, and now the Jays with the ball. Here's a run up the middle. Lehman, a couple of cuts. And he's taken down after a gain of About 5 out to the 37. And a 2nd and 5 coming up for the Jays. If you're the Gehlen Catholic Jays here and can put together a long, methodical drive and end it with 6 points, you're going to be sitting in a really good position here. Here's a counter to Lehman. He's got some room to the right, being chased out there by DeYoung, but the foot race will yield him the first down as Carter DeYoung pushes him out of bounds, but not until he picks up a gain. It's about 10 yards, 9 yards out to the 46-yard line for Dylan Lehman. Jays back-to-back carries to the workhorse. And now out to the 46-yard line. Give to Lehman again. Breaks the first tackle. Crosses midfield. And a strong 6-yard run for Dylan Lehman. And as the night has gone on, Lehman has continued to get better. 6-yard carry on first down. Jays have it 2nd and 4 at the Knights' 48. Venegas comes out for a breather. Lehman still in the backfield. He's the lone setback. They're going to give it to him again. And he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage by a couple of Knights. Good play defensively there, led by number 18, Bo Bile. Bile and a couple of his buddies had met Lehman in the hole, and the collision yields no gain on that one. Now 3rd and 4. Each of these plays continues to get more and more important as we come down the wire. Kraft hands it to Lehman. He spins to make one man miss, but met at the line of scrimmage. Initial contact came from Cole Renz. Lehman, back-to-back carries with no yards tagged on. And a 4th and 4 coming up. Jays send the punt team on. It looks like Bauma back in the ballgame to return this punt, which is a good sign. Low snap, it skips to Bonderson. He gets it away. And now it's going to take a Jays bounce inside the 10. Rolls all the way down to the 4-yard line. Looked like it spelled disaster from the snap, but Bonderson gets it away. And it rolls all the way down to the 4. And that's where the Knights will take over. 1st and 10 with 8:59 to go in the game. 96 yards away from tying it up. As you can see, our new feature at the bottom of the screen is our scoreboard bar this year. Fuller Digital Solutions, your premier streaming service for Iowa high school sports in western and northwest Iowa, as well as southeast South Dakota and even Mississippi. That carry by Waringa yields 3 yards out to the 7. And now a 2-back set again for the Knights. Snap. It's down, and here's Waringa again on the carry. He takes it out to the just across the 10. A couple of carries yielding 6 yards. will bring up a 3rd and 4 for the Knights. Unity Christian continuing to move pieces around on the offensive side here, and here's a high snap over the head of the quarterback. It's in the end zone, and it's going to result in a safety as quarterback Titan Holstein has to jump on it in the end zone for a safety, and that'll give the Jays a 15-7 lead. A mistake there. Unity Christian trying to get anything going offensively that they can. Shotgun snap over the head of Holstein and results in a safety. Gehlen Catholic now ahead 15-7 with 7:43 to go. Jays will receive the free kick as well. Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Gehlen Catholic Football, Mid-States Bank, EverTech, American Bank, Taggart's Power Sports, 5 Star Communications, Prime Bank, Sitzman Construction, Floyd Valley Hospital, Thermo Bond Building, and Park Place Estates Assisted Living Facility. Thank you to all of our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible, as well as all Gehlen Jays athletic contest streams possible for the 2021 school year. Gehlen Catholic Jays volleyball team was in action last night, going 1-1. The Lady Jays ranked 5th in the initial rankings in Class 1A. And here comes Sam Apinga to kick it away, and he does. Bonderson back by himself. Will scoop it up at the 30, and he'll step out of bounds at the 35. So the Jays an 8-point lead in the ball at their own 35 with under 8 minutes to go. Unity Christian scored on their second drive of the ball game. That offense has been stymied ever since. Jay's going to go out of the power I here on 1st and 10. Lehman the deep back. And the give to Dylan. He, a little hesitation. He's tripped up after a gain of 4. Gehlen Catholic content with running some clock and being patient. Another power eye set on 2nd and 6. And a give to Venegas. And he picks up a yard as he just crosses the 40. Yeah, here's 5th carry of the night. 5 totes for 27 yards for Venegas. He's going to come out for a breather on 3rd and 5. Play action fake. Kraft has to get rid of it. He does to Livermore. And he's going to be tackled for a 2-yard loss. The Knights playing aggressive. They were all over that one. And the first catch of the night for Livermore, but unable to make anything of it. is the Unity defender right there to make a play and brings up 4th and 6. Clock continues to tick here. 5:50 to go in the ball game. Jays nursing an 8-point lead. Come heavy after the punt. Bonderson gets it away. Catching on the fly and has some room to run is Bauma. He gets around the outside, crosses midfield, and is out of bounds. And a good return there from James Bauma. A 26-yard return, 25-yard return right to midfield. The Knights start this drive, their best field possession of the second half, right at the 50. In a 15-7 ball game, Unity Christian an opportunity to cut into it. And flags fly from the back judge. And we're going to have a false start. And that flag comes from there. It may have been on the center. And the Knights, despite having 7 penalties in the first half, that's their first penalty of the second half. But makes it 1st and 15 at their own 45. A pistol formation with an up man. And they want to throw. It's caught. And Van Dong with the catch. Quarterback converted receiver with the catch from Bauma. And a 10-yard gain for the Knights. Trying to get something going offensively. First catch of the night for Van Dong to be expected. He played quarterback for most of it. Now he wants to look short and left. He does. It's tipped and incomplete. A lot of traffic there on the far side of the field. Pass was deflected, and fortunate for Bauma that it falls harmlessly to the ground. Third and 5. Possibility of being 4-down territory for the Knights. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Pistol formation. And a give up the middle to Roringa. Spin move, and he spins ahead again. And on 3rd and 5, Roringa picks up 6. And a first down for the Knights at the Jays' 39-yard line. Running on 3rd and 5 like that, you had to assume that was 4-down territory. In play action, here's Bauma, throws it low. Pass intended for Van Dong and incomplete. Bring up 2nd and 10 at the Jays 39. Some discussion going on between the coaches and the official on the near sideline here for the Jays. Unsure what it was about, but nonetheless, 2nd and 10. Here's Bauma, a short throw to the right. It's caught for a first down on a quick hitch. Carter Slank with the catch. And Slank takes it down to the 24, a 15-yard gain on the catch and throw. And the Knights moving along now. A golden opportunity as we come down to the wire. 4:10 to go in this one. To give up the middle. Roringa is wrapped up and dropped at the line of scrimmage. A big-time play for the Jays defensive line. It looks like it's Mitchell Augustine Maybe Evan Stieg in there as well. A big hit. A loss of a yard on that one. It's a play action fake. Bauman makes a man miss in the backfield. He crosses the 20 and he's out of bounds at the 15, close to a first down. Augustine pushed him out of bounds, but a 9-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Well, he can mark, or say third and about half a yard. They're right at the 15-yard line. A 10-yard run there for Bauma. A lot of movement around. Just 5 seconds to go on the play clock. Here's motion. Van Dong follows him now. Bauma takes it and is hit hard and dropped for a 1-yard loss. A couple of J's in there on that one. It looks like Livermore with the initial contact. What else would you expect? Ryan Livermore playing a heck of a game defensively tonight. A 1-yard loss there for Bauma. Now a 4th and 2 coming up. .250 to go. Jays lead 15-7. Knights are driving inside the red zone. 4th and 2. Out of the shotgun, Bauma rolls right. He looks, he throws. Incomplete. Pass was intended for pass intended for Ethan Van Ginkel. A bit too low, and they can't connect. Jays will take over on downs. A big 4th down stop for the Jays defense. In a 15-7 lead for the Jays now with 2:40 to go. The Knights down to just 1 or 2 timeouts. They burned one early here in the second half. Jays in the power I, a couple of first downs would seal it. Lehman the carry. Drags a tackler a couple of yards, and he's going to pick up maybe 1. A timeout called on the field by the Knights. A 2-yard gain for Lehman will bring up 2nd and 8 with 2:31 to go. We're going to head to a commercial break and take it with them here. Jays an 8-point lead with 2:31 to go. We'll be back for the finish right after this on FDS.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
The huddle breaks. The Jays, a 15-7 lead here with 2:31 to go. A 2nd and 8 coming up from their own 18-yard line. Gehlen Catholic has led ever since the beginning of the second quarter, trying to hold on in this one. Power I formation for the Jays, Lehman the deep back. And they get some flinching at the line of scrimmage. It may be on the Knights. Oh, they're going to call a false start on Gehlen Catholic. So that'll back it up 5 yards. The left side of the Knights line moved, but initial movement must have come from the offensive side. The Jays Turned a 2nd and 8 to a 2nd and 13. Once again, power I formation, Lehman deep. They're going to give it to him. Not much there as the Knights collapse in the middle. A couple of Knights in there. It looks like Borcher's in there at the bottom of the pile, as well as Gabe Borcher's also in there. And another timeout for the Knights. We'll take it with them here. 15-7. Jays lead, 2:22 to go in this one. We'll be right back for the finish right after this on FDS.
You're going to love the view of a Screen Builder's designed outdoor leisure living space. Whether an all-season room, 3-season room, deck, or patio, Screen Builders offers easy installation and a reliable warranty. From construction of new spaces to providing shade to existing spaces or adding Easy Breeze panels to your screen room, start your project at screenbuilders.com and enjoy the views you've been missing.
Call Screen Builders, you're gonna love the view.
Welcome back here to Jim Lorenzen Field in Lamars. Opening night of the Iowa High School football schedule. No short of excitement here as the Gehlen Catholic Jays lead 15-7 over Class 2A Unity Christian. Their War Eagle Conference foes meeting on the football field tonight in non-district play. Here are the Jays, 3rd and 12. We're going to give a counter to Lehman. He's out in space, but a good open field tackle by the Knights. And containment over there by Borchers. He sniffed that one out from his linebacker position. And Lehman's going to lose another yard or two. Well, the 2-yard loss, and it brings up 4th and 13 at their own 13-yard line. Knights are out of timeouts. Clock continues to tick down to 1:40. 8 seconds on the play clock, and now it looks like the Jays want to let this thing run down and call a timeout, and that's exactly what they'll do. Able to run the game clock down to 1:33 to go. Let's take yet another commercial break quick. We'll be back with the 4th down play right after this. Jays 15-7 with 93 seconds to go.
Estates Assisted Living in Lamars. You'll appreciate the secure, comfortable environment with maintenance-free living and the camaraderie of a friendly community. And there's always something fun going on. And located on the Floyd Valley Healthcare campus gives our residents an added sense of security and convenience. Meet our friendly staff, look over our floor plans, and see more at Park Place Estates or call 712-546-6793. Park Place Estates Assisted Living in Lamars.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Ooh.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
And we're back here, 4th down and 12, 4th and 13 for the Jays. Bonderson to punt. Here comes the heat, and it's deflected and blocked. And the Jays will kneel it down at the 10-yard line, but the Knights brought the pressure and come up with a block. I didn't see who got it, but the big play the Knights needed, they just got it. And they're going to take over at the Jays' 10-yard line, trailing by 8. This has been a good one the whole way. We figured we might have some fireworks here at the end. A minute, 32 seconds to go. Unity with it, 1st and 10. And flags fly on the end around to Van Dong. It looks like an false start on the offense. In the first and goal from the 10-yard line goes to first and goal from the 15. Unity had only committed one penalty here in the second half. That's the second penalty of the half now. Out of the pistol. There's Bauman. He's going to throw it short and left. It's caught. And a herd of Jays with the tackle. Looks like Alex. It was Lehman over there. Kind of clean it up. The receiver out of bounds. Minute 24 to go. Second and goal from the 10. Here's a throw to the end zone in the corner. It's the jump ball. It's caught. Touchdown. Bauma connects in the back corner. Looking to see who made the catch. I think it's Bile. Bo Bile. His first catch of the night using his big frame. 6'4", 205. They throw a jump ball up to the corner to tie, to come within two. And a touchdown. Unity makes it 15-13 with a minute 19 to go. Jays will take a timeout leading up to the two-point conversion. We'll take it with them and be back for the two-point conversion right after this on FDS.
We put kids at the top of our list, and that is why parents put Floyd Valley Therapies on the top of theirs. Should your child need physical, occupational, or speech therapy or assistance through our pediatric feeding clinic, rest assured they are in great hands. As moms, dads, sons, and daughters ourselves, we know how important family is. Taking care of your family is just as important to us as taking care of our own.
Thanks for making us part of your community, your health, your life. Floyd Valley Healthcare.
And we're back here at Jim Lorenzen Field. It's been quite the contest tonight. Seesawed back and forth. Stayed in favor of the Jays for the majority of the middle of the game here. Now the Knights of Unity making a couple of plays. They're within two. Here's the all-important two-point conversion for Unity Christian. Play action, quick slant, caught, and it's good. And Unity has tied it up. Bauma connects with Van Dong on the quick slant. And the Knights have tied it up at 15. What a ball game we've seen here to open the season tonight. Jays 15, Knights 15. A minute 19 left to go in this one. We're going to keep it here. If you're just now joining us, Gehlen Catholic led 15-7, trying to run the clock out and had a punt blocked back at their own 13-yard line. After a couple of plays, the Knights converted on a 10-yard touchdown pass from Bauma to Bile. And Bauma then connects with Van Dong for the two-point conversion, and we're tied up at 15 with just 79 seconds left to go in regulation. This has been a game of big play scores. We haven't seen too many drives sustained. Sometimes not to be expected here in the first game of the year, where it seems like it almost always favors the defensive side of the ball. We got a ways to go, though, because there are firework potential players on each side, I should say. Lehman took a screen pass 80 yards to the house in the first half. Bonderson is just as dangerous. Here's a kick. And it's short. And Lehman has to pick it up, and now he makes a cut at the 20. Sneaks through, but it's taken down at the 23-yard line. And that's where the Jays will have it. It's been a great crowd on hand all night. The north stand's full of Jays fans, and on the south side of the stadium, a good following from 20 miles up the road in Orange City. Jays have trips to the right, one left, and a Lehman in the backfield. Kraft wants to throw. He goes to Bonderson, and it's going to be incomplete. Good defensive coverage by the Knights. James Baum out there shadowing with Sam Apinga. Double team and Bonderson, nowhere to go there. Minute 11 left, and the Jays take another crack if they'd like. Both teams out of timeouts. And now Lehman on a draw. Makes one man miss. Drives forward for a gain of 6. Lehman, his 19th carry of the night. Clock continues to roll down to 50 seconds. The Jays are content with letting it run. Now they look to throw. Here's Kraft. Looks a crossing pattern. Intercepted. Is thrown high. It's picked off. Broken tackle and tripped up all the way at the 11-yard line. Intercepted by Carter DeYoung. And DeYoung, we talked about him earlier. He seems to be in the right place at the right time to make those plays, and he just made a huge one as he intercepts the ball and takes it back 31 yards all the way down to the 11-yard line. The second interception thrown on the night by Connor Kraft. And now, with 31 seconds to go, the Knights looking for the win. Out of the pistol with one up man in the backfield. And up the middle, caught, touchdown, Knights. Bo Bile, his second catch, touchdown catch in a matter of 40 seconds. This one from 11 yards out. And Unity Christian has taken their first lead since the first quarter. And the Knights have come from behind and taken the lead with just 27 seconds to go. What an unbelievable turn of events in this one. Here's Apinga in for the extra point. And mishandled snap. Borchers will be tackled for a missed conversion attempt, but 27 seconds to go. And Bauma connects with Bo Bile for the second time within a minute. This time from 11 yards out, and Unity Christian has taken a 21-15 lead. And we have a Jays player down on the far side of the field. We're going to take an injury timeout here with them. The Knights at 21-15 lead, just 27 seconds to go. We'll be back right after this with more high school football on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Construction, Lamar's, general contractors you can trust with the job you need done, when you need it done. Call Jeremy at Sitzman Construction when you need a remodel or a complete build. And they work with EPS buildings. Jeremy takes the time to know what you need. Past clients say he's reliable, honest, fair-minded, and reasonably priced. Contact Jeremy at Sitzman Construction. Jeremy and his crew will satisfy all of your construction needs. 712-540-2731.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too for future employment. No experience necessary. We will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
And we're back here at Jim Lorenzen Field, and it looked like Ryan Livermore was the injured Jay down on the field, is able to get up and walk off under his own power, which is a great sign. But wow, what a turn of events here in week 1. Unity Christian has scored twice in the last minute of this one. Once trailing 15-7, now lead 21-15 with 27 seconds to go. I think Gehlen Catholic's going to need a huge play to tie this one up. Here's Apinga in for the kickoff. Bonderson and Lehman back deep. We've talked about it before. They're a couple of explosive athletes. They can make a play happen, and they're going to need to do it right now. This one hit short and out of bounds and on purpose. Clearly told to do that by Coach Josh Van Kempen. And that just shows the respect to Lehman and Bonderson. Did not want to put it in either one of those players' hands. So the penalty will result in the Jays getting it at their own 35-yard line. Still 27 seconds to go. As no time came off the clock. Kraft is going to go out of the shotgun. The Jays are going to have 5 wide on the field. Here's a pitch to Bonderson. He's going to be tripped up in the backfield and tackled on a very good defensive play. It's like Titan Holstein. Nope, Bo Bile, on the play from that defensive end position. And that is the Jays' last timeout taken. They did have one more left. So last timeout by the Jays. We're going to keep it here with just 18 seconds to go. Gehlen Catholic had controlled this one for the majority of the game. Unity Christian scored first on their second possession of the contest. Gehlen responded with a score on their next possession, a score on their next 2 possessions to take a 13-7 lead. A safety here earlier in the fourth quarter gave the Jays a 15-7 lead, but a Knights blocked punt with 90 seconds to go led to a 10-yard touchdown pass and a successful 2-point conversion that tied it up at 15, and a interception by the Knights allowed for another score one play later and a 21-15 lead. Out of the shotgun, here's Kraft. He's going to throw it deep, and it's incomplete. Good coverage on the back end by James Bauma. Pass intended for Bonderson. And that was the Jays' idea, to get him in a foot race out there. The incomplete pass brings up 3rd and 12 here, 13 seconds to go. In the Knights secondary, safeties both playing about 20 yards deep. And now flags fly at the snap. And it looks like it is going to be on offsides on Unity Christian. Somebody lined up in the neutral zone. Jays 63 yards away from the end zone. 12 seconds to go. 4 wide. He's got a running back in the backfield. Here's Bonderson in motion. They're running him on a wheel route. Throw it deep down the sidelines, and it's incomplete. Coverage by Bauma and Van Dong. And it brings up 4th down with 7 seconds to go. In the last hope for the Jays. Unity Christian, the resiliency of this ball club here in the first week. Making plays here in the last 2 minutes to put themselves in position to win. Jays down to their final shot on 4th down and 7. And the penalty flags fly on a false start. We'll do it again. Some discussion between Kraft and Bonderson, timing off on that. And just 7 seconds to go. The Jays are going to need a prayer. They fake the wheel route and they go up the middle, and that's going to be batted away, knocked down, incomplete. And that's going to do it. Just 0.8 seconds left. And the Knights get the 4th down stop and will take over. 1st and 10 at the Jays 35-yard line. They'll have to take a knee to run it out. Unity Christian comes from behind to win this one tonight in stunning fashion. An unbelievable comeback for the Knights. One kneel away from running this clock out and getting a week 1 victory over the Jays. And Van Dong takes the knee. Clock runs out. And that's going to be the final score here from Jim Lorenzen Field. The Unity Christian Knights, a 21-15 winner over Gehlen Catholic. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with the Fuller Digital Solutions postgame show right after this. You're watching high school football right here on FDS.
Our community, it's where we live, it's where we work, and it's where our kids play. At American Bank, we are dedicated to helping you score big, while we strive to make a big impact on our community. We will set up the best rates to fit your financial needs to spike your way to a bright future. American Bank is a proud supporter of Gehlen Jays football and volleyball teams, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. First downs to touchdowns, that's how we roll. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
And welcome back here to the Fuller Digital Solutions post-game show. Final score tonight, Unity Christian a 21-15 winner over Gehlen Catholic. Scoring recap, the Knights took a 7-0 lead in the first quarter on a 40-yard touchdown run from Ty Borchers. The Jays responded on an 80-yard screen pass from Connor Kraft to Lehman, who took it 80 yards to the house. Did Dylan Lehman to tie it up at 7. Connor Kraft then connected with Keaton Bonderson for a 28-yard touchdown catch. The Jays then led 13-7 after the failed point-after attempt. Move ahead to the fourth quarter. A safety gave the Jays a 15-7 lead, but a big block punt on fourth down gave the Knights the ball at the Jays' 10-yard line, where Brady Bauma connected with Bo Bile for 10 yards, and then Bauma connected with, I believe it was with Smith, who converted Van Dong, on the two-point conversion. And then after the interception, Bauma connects with Bile again, this time from 11 yards out on a failed two-point conversion, gave the Knights a 21-15 lead, which they were able to hold on to. Unity Christian on the night. Brady Bauma, the freshman quarterback, steps in and makes a couple of huge plays. And 2 touchdown throws to lead the way. Bo Bile, 2 catches, 21 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Carter Slank, a catch and 15 yards. Van Dong, a catch and 10 yards. De Jong, 2 catches, 20 yards. Apinga, 1 catch for 14. Borchers, 1 catch for 9 yards. Leading rusher on the night for the Knights is Van Dong from the quarterback position. 12 carries, 83 yards. 8 carries for Borchers for 69 yards. 13 carries for Ruringa for 38 yards. And Bauma, 2 carries for 9 yards. Smith, 2 carries for negative 14 yards on the night. Gehlen Catholic led offensively by workhorse Dylan Lehman, 56 yards rushing on 19 carries to end the night. Lehman also 2 catches for 86 yards and a touchdown. Connor Kraft, 1 rush for 6 yards. Venegas, 27 yards on 5 carries. And Spangler, 1 yard on 2 carries. Kraft, 5 of 15 passing on the night, 136 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Keaton Bonderson, 2 catches, 52 yards. Lehman, 2 catches, 86 yards. Ryan Livermore, 1 catch for negative 2 yards on the night. The Knights improved to 1-0 on the season. They'll be back in action next week as they take on crosstown rival MOC Floyd Valley, and Gehlen Catholic falls to 0-1 and travels to 8th-ranked Hartley Melvin Sanborn for a district contest next Friday night. Thanks for joining us here for Week 1 of the Iowa High School football season. Final score, Unity Christian 21, Gehlen Catholic 15. Thanks for joining us, and have a nice evening.